Okay, we back. Here we go. I need to terraform around the base a little bit, so we're just going to do that for tonight. But first, we need to go get some stuff. So I'm fairly sure that we don't have much dripstone and stuff. We need more dripstone. Where did I store it, though? I don't even remember. Oh, it's here, right? We need to get a lot more dripstone. And I know exactly where to get it. Ow. Well, so much for that. Why am I using my fortune one? I need silk touch. Okay. Hello. Oh, hey, look, iron. Cool. It's going. How's it going with you? Oh. That's okay, though. Okay. Oh, hello there. Okay. Planning on terraforming, like, around the base a little bit more. Especially now where we got the storage room there. It's kind of odd looking. So I'm trying to find more dripstone and stuff. There's dead coral here that I placed from a while ago. That's weird. So yeah, I'm getting some dripstone from the cave that's right below our house, or close to it. I don't want to ruin the actual cave though. I was hoping there would be like another one like nearby more, but I'm not really seeing much, except for over here. We could take all this, I guess, couldn't we? We got lots of deep slate, I'm pretty sure, so I'm not going to bother with that. We just need to get more dripstone and dripstone blocks. I was going to play Gran Turismo, but then in the last second I was like, you know what? I'm going to play Minecraft. Because I was playing Gran Turismo for like the last few hours, so like, probably good for me to take a break at it. I'm very indecisive on what I want to stream lately. I don't know why. Ow. I don't know how I managed to get there, but okay. I was playing Mega Man for a few hours too. That game is fun. Better be for how much I paid for it. More than I usually pay for video games. Let me go up here and we'll get some from the ceiling, I guess. Can you make the stalagmites, I wonder? Or do you have to, like... Huh. Owie. I don't need like a lot, but I need like enough to do like a few like spire things like this under the water. So we need some stalagmites too. But like I said, I don't want to take them from like the main cave area because I planned on doing a build here eventually. So I'm trying not to ruin this cave too much. Not that we can't terraform it again if we needed to. We'll take this though. Wrecking it. I'm thinking 3 stacks. And as far as these go, I'd like to get like at least 1 stack of them. We could take from over here probably. It's probably our best bet because this over here is already a state. We could also break those. I think the reason that I don't want to play this lately, like this world, is because I don't really know what I want to do. I gotta work on the castle and stuff, obviously. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of like trying to figure out what to do. Maybe I should, and I haven't really been in that kind of mood to come up with like ideas for things to do. Because usually I'll come up with something like while I'm working or something like that. But I haven't really thought of anything. Like nothing's come to my mind. Like what's the big build I'm gonna do after the castle? What's the next move, you know? Look at this diamond over here that we've never seen. Huh. The more you know. And knowing is half the battle. So yeah, I was gonna do Gran Turismo, but then the last minute I was like, you know, I really should do Minecraft. Maybe if I, like, force myself into something, I'll figure something out. I know it sounds stupid, but I mean, that does work for me. I find a lot of times if there's something I just don't want to do, if I just force myself to do it, I end up, you know... It's like band. Like, a lot of times I'll be like, oh, I don't really want to go do band and record. And then I'll, like, force myself to do it, and then I'm fine after that. It's like once I start going in it, it's not so bad, you know? I don't know why. It's just how my brain works, I guess. Very odd. Give me those. Well, it's like the kind of thing where it's just like... Wait a minute. Is that... It's not. Hang on a second. Gets immediately distracted. Well, I just seen that. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, okay, right there. You can find blocks of raw iron. I remember seeing that somewhere, but I don't think I've ever found a block of raw iron. Is that like only in a dripstone cave thing, I wonder? Because it like blends in? I never noticed that before. Like I've seen other people find it and stuff, and I thought they were trolling. For some reason I didn't think that was a real thing, but apparently it is. Huh. The more you know. Is that the only block? I guess so. It's right here next to all this, like, actual iron. The fuck is this? Is this all dripstone out here? Oh, it is. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can, like, swim up here and, okay, it's not full. That's good. We'll just chill out here for a minute. This is pretty cool. How did I not find this? This is right below my house. Huh. Oh, sorry. Sowie. There must be bedrock there, I guess. Weird. It's cool, though. I like this. We can work with this. I mean, if I can get more, I will. I'm just kind of creating, like, a minimum amount of things to get, because it makes it a lot easier. If I just break this, it should all flow, right? Sweet. As many stalagmites, stalactites as I can. I guess these are stalactites, right? Because stalactites are on the ceiling. Stalagmites grow from the floor. Plus, it wouldn't hurt to get extra of these too. That way we can have them like for later. Yeah, exactly. There you go. You got it. Well, that's it. Gotta use it somewhere else. Okay. I guess we'll go back then, because we're almost... I think we got enough now. Definitely. We got more than enough. Even more for another build. And I know we have enough dripstone, so I'm not worried about it. I mean, not dripstone. I know we have enough deep slate. I don't remember where the place we came from is, but we can get back there over here anyway. Sweet. Up we go. Also, yes, hi. How are you today? Or tonight. Whatever it is. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing some terraforming stuff. Das is good. I need to like do the floor near my base basically more. Okay, let's go to the... Actually, I should activate the sheep farm too while we're here because it'll be going the whole time we're building. Sleep time. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna... Oh no, never mind. Definitely sleeping. Otherwise the phantoms are gonna have me drove. Wee. Okay. Let's go get our deep slate. Because we don't want cobbled deep slate, we just want straight up. Yeah, like that. Okay. Put that away. That away. We got some stuff we can mine. Okay, so I just want to work on the area around here. Doesn't have to be like everything, but I'm probably going to break these just because we need to replace them. Because I like the stone, but I think that the deep slate looks a lot nicer. Especially when you light it up. Because the whole ocean looks really dark then. Except for the spots where you've put any kind of light. So yeah, let's do it. Okay. Doesn't have to go out the whole way now, but we'll go out a decent distance here. Just like around the edge here. Probably to here. We'll leave some of the stuff. Like, I don't mind the andesite. We'll leave that. Just try to get rid of most of the stone. go. Okay. Let me see. I like it, you can see how I did the rows because it changes its direction for some reason. So yeah, as I was saying, I was playing that Mega Man game, and it's obviously fun. It's just the first 3 Mega Man games. Holy crap! Oh my god, you guys fucked up now. You made me fuck up my base. Now you're dead to me. Bro, you're actually getting in the way of this. You're ruining everything. God damn. Good thing there's a double layer. Okay. Anyways, yes, good game. I already knew it was a good game anyways, because, like I said, it's just the first 3 games. But it's cool playing like a remake of them per se. And I have played it before because I have it on the Sega Genesis Mini. But it's cool playing on original hardware. Plus I have like my stereo set up to my original hardware stuff, so like it's a lot cooler. Especially Mega Man music, because it's like some of the best music in video games in general. Oh my god, guys, like, am I the only, am I noticing this lately? Is this, like, new? Because, like, I swear to God, there never used to be this many drowns around. And lately, they've been just, like, everywhere. Like, every time I'm building something, they're just there. It's like, bruh. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me right now? Right? So I'm not crazy. Maybe it's because I haven't been building underwater much, but, like, I don't remember ever having, like, this many of them show up all the time. We might actually need more. Oh my god, bro. They're quickly replacing the spot of phantoms as the most annoying enemy. I could just use some other block over here, maybe. Like some andesite to mix in with that there. Bro. I just want to cover up a lot of this, basically. Might as well collect the stone. You never know when we're going to need it, especially with the castle. Look how much of it is up here. Like, holy crap. Damn. I'll show you the game in a second, actually, on stream. I didn't show you the cartridge. The cartridge is, like, the coolest part. Mine is number 5,000 something. I told my best friend about it, too, because I figured he might want to go and, buy it. It was, $80 plus tax, which isn't bad. That is the most I've paid for a video game in a while, though. The last time I paid that much was probably Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, just remove this right quick. We'll fix that in a second. See what I mean? It just looks nicer to me. I don't know why, but I like it a lot better than the stone. The darker shade makes it a little bit nicer, I think. We'll remove this too, because that's obviously broken. I'll show you now. Hang on. It's so hard getting back on this couch now that I have this mic set up like this. Okay. So, it comes in a box just like this here. It's got like the whole like, you can't see it because of the glare. But it's like, yeah, I got that like 3D thing, you know? Not 3D, but like changing. I try to open it without like breaking anything. Yeah, so the main box is like this. You can open it up. There's an art book in here for like artwork and concept art. On the inside there's some stickers. This is basically like a protective shell for it, right? Where it's a collector's edition or whatever. I'm not the type to keep shit sealed either, so... Anybody who don't like me opening collector's editions of things, sue me. It's meant to be opened. I'm not into sealed video games. I don't plan on selling my Sega stuff in general, right? So like I don't really care. And it came with these collector cards here. They're just like trading card type things of like all the characters in the game and the bosses and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I bought it more for the game than anything. Like the cards and stuff like is cool. It's cool addition, but like I'm not gonna display it that much because I'm just gonna leave it in the box. You know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, so that's the cards. So hard to get this top back on this pack though. There we go. Okay, and the game itself is in like a legitimate like clamshell Sega Genesis case. It's up close. Because remember, this was a game that was supposed to release, but only came out on the online store. Manual. And what's in here... The cover is also reversible. There's two versions that you can put in there, depending on what you want. There's an envelope in here. Like this. And it has a sticker book in it. As well as the certificate of like whatever number yours is. Mine is number 5,218 of 20,000. 20,000 is the only amount they made, right? See? So yeah, it's pretty neat. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. And the cartridge is right here. This is the cartridge. You can't see it because the light doesn't like do it justice. I just unplugged my music. Okay. The cartridge is like. See if I can use my phone to show you, because it's weird because it's like reflective. See how the logo is reflective? But it's like a see-through sparkly blue. cool. I love the fact that you can still buy brand new games for like old consoles. Or you can use them in an emulator or whatever, you know. But it's so cool. It was totally worth the money. It's not something that I planned on buying. I remember seeing it, being like a thing when it came out or when it was announced, and thinking like, because usually these things you buy online and pre-order them, but I guess the game shop that I went to pre-ordered a bunch and bought them and are reselling them, I guess, to a point of some sort. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I bought it from them, and it's pretty cool. It's neat. I like it a lot. I'm not like the biggest Mega Man fan. The games are very hard if you've ever played Mega Man games. But it is fun, and it'll be fun to play with friends and such. And so forth. Okay. Yeah, this parrot followed me down here when I started. Okay. What did I come in here for? Oh, I need glass too to fix the roof. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm actually like super pumped about it. I'm more pumped about the power glove. But that cost way more than that, which is why I have to pay it off. I will be pretty excited when I get that. That's something that I seen on TV when I was a kid and wanted really bad, but they were so expensive that I never got one. So it's kind of cool to like finally get something like that, especially seeing as how they're so expensive nowadays. Okay, put that there. Okay, that's a lot better. Now we just gotta do the dripstone stuff. Man, there's more of them. Oh, it's a child. Eh. Yeah. So, definitely worth the money. Like I said, I told my best friend to go and get one because I know he likes collecting that kind of stuff too, and it's like, he's a bigger Mega Man fan than I am. Let's do this one like along the edge here. Yeah, like that. Just do them like that, basically. Should probably do like this little. Oh my god, bro! You made me break it. Like, are you serious, bro? Get out of here. Go on. Get. No one likes you. What a jerk. I hate drowns. So annoying. Like I'm in the middle of something here. I hear another one. No peace and quiet around here. It's my freaking house, for Christ's sake. Oh my god, are you... Bruh. Like, where are they coming from? I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. Like, that looks cool, right? Like, I like having those around, you know, like that. We need to fix this one over here, so we'll do this one real quick. I don't really know what to do with it besides move it. I guess we could just get rid of it and move it. because it is weird having it here, like, cut off. We could make something here. Let me see. Let me see. That's the wrong button. Do it like this, maybe. That way we can still have it here, just not the same shape. We can do it like a more realistic shape, I guess, to a certain degree. Oh, that's not bad. Like that. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's get rid of the fireworks for a second so we can fix this junk. Okay. I think terraforming is like my favorite thing to do in this game. Like if I had to pick something in the game that's like really fun to do, definitely terraforming. Like it's easy to make something like just like pixel art or like say like that computer. Like it's easy to do that in my opinion, but like doing stuff to make it look like more natural or naturally generated in the game, I think is a lot harder. Yeah. Colds are quite annoying. I'm sorry you're still dealing with that. That's actually brutal. That sucks. Probably look better over on the other side here. I think it's a thing too when people are doing builds that they don't think a lot about. Cause I mean, to be fair, right? It's kind of like a pain in the ass to do. I like it honestly. Like it's just pretty chill. Like I don't ever, you know, I don't find it to be like as tedious as some people probably would. I guess that's once again this me watching Philza definitely influences that stuff. Oh yeah. I think that looks good, yeah. I think that looks cool. Where's another good spot? Like right here, maybe? Right in between? People are so weird. They just thought you had it because you were sick, I guess. Oh my god, did they say that and you just said yeah? That's actually funny. They probably almost shit their pants. They were probably like, oh fuck. What have I gotten myself into? I was just trying to get a cell phone. There you go. That's funny. That's actually funny. I don't think people where I work really care. I think people are really dumb with it here. Like, really dumb with it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Just, I don't know. I don't think anybody's being, like, cautious at all anymore. Which is why there's so many cases all of a sudden now. A lot of people just aren't, like, they don't even want to take, like, the time off, you know? Like, fair enough. But, at the same time, you gotta be careful. Put another, like, smaller one here, probably. It might be kind of cool. I'm trying to think what I wanna... There we go. Cool. Like, I'm still careful. Like, the mask mandate's over here, but, like, I'm still wearing my mask. For the most part. I mean, like, if I'm at work sometimes, like, if I'm in the back or something and I'm on break, like, I won't. But, like, when I'm out and around the customers and stuff like that, like, I will. As well as being around different staff, depending. Because there's a couple staff that have had it, and our workplace doesn't like to tell them to stay off for very long. Unfortunately. Oh my god, guys, could you, like, just go away. Just go. Go on. Get out of here. I didn't think that arrow was going to hit him then for a second. Okay, so that's that little bit of terraforming. We're going to do a little bit more. I don't really know what I want to do. I think that's good enough for dripstone, though. Like, I don't think we need more dripstone than that. I think that was pretty good. Let's put the rest of this crap. Oh, right, we got to put this up here, too. Okay, do we have any more? We don't have seagrass or anything. We got regular grass. We got some coral. We could put some coral around. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go and get some coral blocks and we'll place some coral because we need to have more of that around too. Because this used to be a tropical ocean, if you remember correctly. And I fucking destroyed it. So I think rebuilding it is the right thing to do. I gotta put away all these shit blocks I got on me though. My brain hurts. Okay. There we go. I'm very stuffed up again lately. Can't tell if it's allergies or if I'm, like, getting sick. I don't think I'm getting sick. I usually know when I'm getting sick because it's, like, always starts in my head. Like, it's always, like, starts as a head cold and then just gets, like, infinite times worse. Okay, let's go and do this shit here. Before we do anything, let's mine this shit and cook it. We got that amount of stuff just from going down in that mine for that couple minutes that we were down there. So, like, what do I do with a block of raw iron? Can I just break it down into... Okay, I can. Cool. Me like. And that, and that. Yeah, I just know when I'm getting sick. Usually with allergies, it's pretty easy to tell the difference for me. How many diamonds did we get out of one block? I wonder. I think we got 1 diamond. 3. Sweet. And 1 diamond. Of course we did. I'm just gonna put the gold in here. It can all cook into the same thing. Okay, let's go get some coral. Now. Is an axe better for coral, I wonder? I'm gonna take one with me just in case, because you never know. I don't know what tool is best. There we go. I will take an axe, and I'll take a hoe, just in case. Coal. I'm still going to, like, the side that all my stuff was on when I was in my other storage room. It's, like, still fucking with me. Oh, I meant to talk to you last night about Gran Turismo. There's a lot of controversy going around that game right now. Like, a lot. And rightfully so. I'm definitely on the side of the people that are mad. I'm still gonna play it, don't get me wrong. I paid a lot of money for it. I'm not one of these people that's gonna snap the disc in half because I'm mad at the company. Like, I just paid fucking $100 for that game. I'm not I'm not smashing it, sorry. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy going on with that game right now. We'll go out a little ways. Oh, I hit my logo. I don't have my fireworks equipped. This is not good. There we go. Go as far as I can here with this. Yeah, here's a good spot. There's lots of coral here. I want to get some more blue. So the game, there are multiple reasons. The first reason I'll start with is the game is an online only, like, it's always connected to the internet, which is a problem because if you want to play single player and your internet goes down or their servers go down, you just can't play the game. Like, you have to have an internet connection to play single player, which is fucking stupid. A lot of games keep trying to do this, and it just doesn't work. It's a terrible fucking idea. Like, you know, because that means that game that you just paid $100 for, like, 5 years down the road, when they stop supporting it, you can't play it anymore. And you know what I mean? Like, it's not cool. It's also not cool because sometimes people might not have an internet connection. They might want to still play a game and they can't. Or, for example, last week, the server went down for like 36 hours and nobody could play the game right after it came out. Like, a week into it being out, nobody could play it because their servers were down. And that's fucking ridiculous. On top of that, they added an update to the game that essentially nerfed the amount of money you get for beating races and getting, like, placement in races. So, like, instead of getting, say, like, 20,000 credits for beating a race and winning, now you only get, like, 13,000 or something like that. And a lot of people speculate the reason they're doing this is because there's microtransactions in the game. And it incentivizes people to spend actual money on the cars instead of actually just grinding. Because you don't want to play the game and do, like, you know, like 50 races in a row just to get enough points to get the car that you want, when you could just use your credit card and get it right away. And it's a far more expensive game than previous Gran Turismos. For example, there's certain cars that in the last game would say if you wanted to use actual money would cost you $5 to buy. In this one, the same cars cost you almost $40 a car. For one car, $40. Okay. So it's all bad enough, right? It's all bad enough. The community's mad about it. Reasonably so, in my opinion. They came out with like an apology They came out with an apology statement, and it was very stupid. I should send it to you after stream, actually, so you can read it, because me paraphrasing it's not gonna do it justice. They essentially said that they want the cars to be priced realistically to coincide with the real life vehicles to basically teach people about the rarity of certain cars. And it's like, that's a load of horseshit. If I wanted to pay actual real money for cars, and I wanted to pay the real world market price for a car, like I'd be fucking rich, and I'd have to be rich to do that. So, like, the entire point of buying a fucking racing video game that has a lot of exotic cars in it is that you can race cars in the video game that you can't race in real life because you can't afford it. It's the dumbest shit ever. It pisses me off when companies do shit like that. It's like, there's a difference between a game being realistic and a game, like, and making your game so realistic that you're killing your fan base. You know what I mean? Like, the people that are buying that game, like, it's so dumb. And then the other thing about it is that, like, they're like, oh, well, we're going to add in new features to be able to, so you guys can earn credits faster in-game without spending actual money. And it's like, do you really think that the people that are playing the game right now are still going to be here 6 months ahead of time if you're fucking them over this hard right now? If you piss people off and they stop playing the game, they're not coming back. You've lost your customer base. You're not going to make any money then. They're essentially shooting themselves in the foot. I don't understand the logic in this. It's so dumb. It pisses me off because the company that made the game, and I don't know if it's a developer thing or if this is like a Sony thing, but the company that made the game, they've always made amazing games. Like, all the Gran Turismo games, they have their flaws, but they're very good games, and the game is probably one of the most well-made Gran Turismo games. It's so fun. It's so well done. Like, the cars feel very real. The handling feels just like a real car. It's insane. I imagine if you used a steering wheel, it'd be amazing. But it's being ruined by this microtransaction crap. Like, I don't mind having microtransactions in games. I don't mind spending an extra $5 on cars or on credits. But if you're literally molding the game around trying to get people to spend a lot more money on your game, that's, like, scummy. That's gross. You know? And I'm surprised that Sony's doing it, because that's more of an EA Games kind of thing. So, honestly, I never noticed it right away because I hadn't been playing the game in, like, a week for no reason at all. I just wasn't interested for a little while there. And when I went back to play it, I noticed that when I was playing the races, I was getting less money than what I was getting before. And I was like, damn. Yeah. Forza's basically the same thing. Same game-wise, I mean. I think when Gran Turismo 5 came out, that was when Forza kind of overtook them in how good they were. I don't know. I'm not going to ditch the game. I'm not, like, there's people that are, like I said, snapping their discs in half and setting their games on fire and shit. I'm like, bro, I am way too I am way too poor for that. I can't be doing that. It's like $100 game. Like, that doesn't accomplish anything when people do that shit. I think that's just stupid. I think Forza has pros and cons, and I think Gran Turismo has its own pros and cons. I prefer Gran Turismo personally. I find the cars, like the handling and the racing part of it, is a lot more fun in Gran Turismo. But Forza, in my opinion, especially the new one, if you do a comparison, certain things look a lot better. The environments look a lot more realistic, like the racetracks and stuff. They look really realistic in Forza. In Gran Turismo, they're kind of lacking, but the cars in Gran Turismo look phenomenal. Like, the cars look so realistic, it's not funny. I think the cars look better in Gran Turismo. But in Forza, I think the environments look better. They're both very good games. They're highly comparable. I don't think that necessarily one is better than the other. In my opinion, they're really similar. So, like, I don't really think that you can say, oh, well, this one's way better. The microtransaction crap is definitely pushing it, though. Oh my. Why is everything always gotta get ruined by microtransactions? That's what happened in Mortal Kombat 11 too. It was ruined by the microtransaction crap that they add in. Once again, I don't see anything inherently wrong with it. But I think a lot of companies get really greedy with it, and it kind of ruins it. Because you could see right through it. You could see right through it. It's like the apology crap. Like, that was a load of shit. Everybody saw through that. Like, come on. You know? I don't know. It just looks really shitty. And like, I don't like supporting games and game companies that are just there to rip off players. You know? I'm already spending $100 on your game. Don't try to price gouge me on, like, fucking cars. Like, it's the dumbest shit ever. It doesn't make sense to me why you would do that. Or why you'd think that you would get away with it. That's another thing I don't understand. Like, so many companies have been trying to do this now for so long that, like, I literally don't understand why there's still companies trying to do it. Nobody wants this crap. The only people that seem to deal with this crap is people that are into sports games. Nothing wrong with sports games. But sports games have taken, like, a very downhill turn in terms of their quality in the last while. I don't know. It just, that shit like that bothers me. I hate when companies do it, and they really need to fucking stop. They should know better by now. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, it's really annoying to look at. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. It, like, makes me depressed thinking about how gaming is going this direction. It's just like, I don't know. It's fucking stupid. I hate it. Especially because a lot of these games that are plagued by it are actual good games, and they're just ruined by, like, this crap. Possibly. Oh, I never even thought about that. That is possibly why. I don't know. I'm sure that's definitely a possibility. I do want to get more of these coral things. Fans and stuff. I need to get more of this. I don't quite have enough for what I want. I'd like to put some on the roof of this place like this too. Like there's stuff growing on it. Yeah, I don't know. Mortal Kombat 11, like I said, had that problem too. There was like this huge controversy over that when it first was announced, and they were announcing like a bunch of microtransaction crap in it. Because it used to be a thing in Mortal Kombat, like you'd play the games, and like you'd win fights, and then you'd unlock the crypt in the game, which is where you'd go to like different graves and stuff, and you'd unlock like new characters, new skins, new artwork, new songs, new game modes, whatever. And essentially they put that behind a paywall on the newest one, and it's like, bro, like... And the excuse is always, oh, well, games are more expensive to develop nowadays and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, but, like, that's bullshit. You make so much money off of these games. It's like, shut up. Shut the hell up. I hate that crap. Yeah. 100%. Oh my god, bro. I see you down there lurking. Once again, I can understand to a certain degree, like, stuff like that. And I'm more understandable if it's, like, skins and stuff like that, but when it's, like, actual things that make you better at the game, like a faster car, like, I think that's kind of bullshit. To be fair, they are, like, walled. Like, there's only certain races you can use certain cars in, obviously. So, like, that's not really a big deal, but... I don't know. You know what I like the most about sea pickles in this game? The fact that, depending on how many you place, affects the light level of them. I think that's, like, really cool. That's such a cool feature. Same thing with candles. You can get more of, like, an ambient look at certain lights in the game then. That way I like it. It's really cool. That guy looks pretty good. We'll do a few more. But so far, so good. I'd like to do over here, too, at some point. Could you... Well, that guy's, like, not even interested in me for the first time ever. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that, people move away from this stuff in gaming. There's a whole nother thing going on, too. I'm not going to talk about on stream, to do with things being forced into games that not necessarily everyone agrees with. This one looks like bubblegum. That's what it always reminds me of. Did you steal a wool block out of my fucking... fucking excuse me? 2! 3! He stole wool. How dare he? Who does he think he is? He should be ashamed of himself. I hope he is. I hope he feels bad for what he's done. Okay. I'm gonna add a few more of these to this area over here because this area is kind of lacking too. I want to make this stuff as bright. See, these mines don't glow, and I'd like them to be brighter. And the only way I can think to do it is to put, like, sea pickles next to them somewhere. But there's not really anywhere, and I can't put it on top of this. Okay. Oh my god, bro. Oh, that was such a nice shot. Did you see that? Damn. Because I don't know if you know this, but arrows, like, slow down in water. Like, they'll start to... See? I can hit myself with my own arrow. Yeah. It's a thing. Really? Yeah, that's the thing that, that's definitely a thing that happens. Kinda got an idea here. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but it might look kinda cool. Bruh. Yeah, so that's why when I'm aiming in water, you'll see me aim, like, above them more. Because obviously, it does less damage like that, too. Right? It is kind of strange. Oh my god, bro. Could you, like, not, though? Trying to, like, make it like it's growing around. I just got a cool idea. What if I built it like the coral was holding up the entire tube, like the whole way out? That'd be kind of cool. We need more coral, though. I don't want to take stuff from there. Maybe somewhere where there's light, which is not very many because I've taken so many sea pickles from the fucking ocean that, like, there's none left now. Let's see. Let's see a spot over here, probably. Okay. I'd like to get more blue. Like, I'm kind of sick of the... Or could they, like, not do that, though? Like, could he mind his business? That'd be great. Fucking stupid-ass drowns. Bye-bye. Okay. This is a good song. I like to say I don't really like songs with this kind of singing usually, but for some reason, man, all the artists on Monster Cat, they hit different. Need more red, but like that red there is gonna get stuck under things. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, we'll do that next. Now we just need a few more sea pickles. And I think actually we need more red than this. That is not gonna be enough. We'll try and find some more somewhere else. Not over that way, because that's where the Guardian Farm is. Okay. Right. Sea pickles. You notice a lot of your comments don't get blocked as much on here as they did on YouTube. Like some of the stuff like you were saying on YouTube wasn't even bad. Like I don't even understand why it was getting blocked. Obviously, I understand blocking certain comments when there's like obnoxious, inappropriate shit going on, but none of that shit was like that. Like if you did that on YouTube, I bet you that you would get like fucking that it wouldn't show up because it was like, oh well, it's referencing a dick probably or something. And it's like, bruh, it's a pickle. It's literally a sea pickle. Relax. Probably not even allowed to like eat a hot dog on YouTube. Okay, I think that should be enough for now. Need to get rid of some of this crap I don't want on me though. Throw out the trident. We got plenty of tridents. Okay, let's go home. Let's go home. Whee! I know, right? That's literally an achievement in the fucking game. So ridiculous. Like I just like fly into a wall to stop. Okay. I don't really know what to do here. Guess we could like go like right here like this. I like this. I'm definitely down with this look. This is cool. This whole, like, the coral holding up the tube. I think that's cool looking. The cool thing, too, is that we can put the sea pickles here, and it'll light up the tube. Because we can't place sea pickles on, glass. God, fucking drowns. Like, go away, bro. Leave me alone. Okay, we'll have one, like, coming out here and holding this part up, I guess. That'd be kind of cool. Like, say, like, if it was, like, growing out of the wall. I'm gonna get attacked from behind right now. It's gonna happen. Yeah, of course it is. You're so annoying. That's pretty cool. I'm liking this. I actually liking this idea. I'm pumped about this. And the other one I'm just gonna put over here is just gonna go around it basically from the floor. See, this is what I'm saying. This is the kind of thing I was talking about. I'm not usually, like, creative, and when I'm not in the mood to play something, I'm just not in the mood. But, like, if I force myself to play, I always come up with something cool. Or at least I think I do. I think that's enough. I don't think we need more than that, yeah. And it's cool, like, it's not the same thing as, like, say, the track where we have, like, the really industrial-looking, deep slate stuff holding it up, right? Like, it's not bricks, you know? It looks like it's naturally holding it up. It's kind of cool. I like that. I might put some around this other spot over here, too, though. Over here. Do we have anything besides... I guess blue would probably work. We'll just, like, do it right here, basically. Yeah, I guess cool. Sweet. Okay, now the other thing I want to do is put some of these on it. Some of these, like, fans and these tubes. So I always love the way these look. Because once again, everything in this world looks really clean, and I don't want it to look too clean. Like, I want things, obviously, to look like they grew that way, you know? Why did... That doesn't count as a full fucking water block? Excuse me? Weird. Okay. And then we'll put one of these here. One of these here. That's nice. Yeah. That's cool looking. I like that. I like that. Maybe we could do some dripstone hanging from it or something. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Bro, could you, like, leave me alone? Get away with your seashell. I don't give a shit about your nautilus shell. Rude. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Do you like that or no? I think it looks good. Doesn't need to be a lot. Just, you know, a few here and there. Bruh. God damn. Just gonna place these around. There we go. Let me see. It's a fairly healed trident, surprisingly, for like what it is. We still got some coral left though, so I do kind of want to use it, but I don't want to overdo it. I think we'll leave it. Probably looks quite cool from down here, actually. Yeah, like that looks cool. I like that. I hate how like you can see through the block like that though. It's kind of annoying. It's fine though. I think it's fine. Let me see. Coral blocks. Got less than we had previously. Rare items. Rare items. Tridents I put in with swords? Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy. So usually when you find tridents off of those guys, usually they're pretty, like, almost broken. I don't know. Weird block glitches that happen, that's all. No reason in particular, I guess. Like, how much wool did we amass in that amount of time? An actual fair bit. Damn. We need to make a bigger chest for wool. Like, it's still showing up. Like, damn. Like, we're getting wool really fast with this tube. Like, I like that. I'm actually pumped about that. I swear to God, Calypso just follows me everywhere. Every time I turn around, he's just there. And I'm just like, bro, I didn't tell you to follow me. You were supposed to be sitting somewhere else. Because he was up in the furnace, remember, with the fox. And then he just teleported here when I started streaming. And I was like, why, though? I don't care. Just, why? Okay. What else that we could add to make it look more lived in? Oh, my back. Oh, did you hear about, most major companies are going to stop selling personal CD players? The death of CDs is nigh. It's coming, unfortunately. Get your CD players, good quality ones while you can. I'm sure there'll still be small companies like Ion and, I don't know, cheaper companies. But, like, if you're looking for, like, Sony or any, like, good companies, like, they going away. I'm gonna do like minecart thing that I did before. I think that'd be kind of cool. Is a thing. It's kind of depressing when you think about it. Oh, I have more dripstone here. I didn't even notice. Shit. There was something I wanted to do, but my brain is not working. Okay. I want to do a couple more of these. But we need iron. Do 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 do. Just some good 8-bit music right here. Okay. Put that away, put that away, put that away, put that away. Put that there. Bro. Bro. Oh, so close. Yeah. Oh my god, bro. Obnoxious, I'm telling you. Trying to make it look like there used to be something here, you know? There we go. Put this, like, there. You know what? I should probably put, like, another block here somewhere, too. Like there. Oh, it won't attach to a slab, really? Huh. The more you know. Okay. Where'd that block go? One of them floated. Can't find Bella's bone? She lost it? My cat's always doing that. There's nothing new. Why did I take activator rails? Of all the rails I could have taken, I took the ones that I need the most. I'm sure it's there somewhere. Gotta be there somewhere. Is it in the couch? Oh my god, bro. What is with these dudes in their shells? Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do a couple more of these because I always like the way these look. She's like, oh, I give up. These fit very well with the aesthetic that I go for in this. Let's do this one like really high up. I know, right? It's been following me around the whole game. So glitchy and weird. That's pretty good though. I like that. Maybe another one like over here, around the castle part. Can this guy like frig right off? Like, bruh. You're so annoying. I'm getting lots of tridents though, so I guess that's a bright side. Okay. That's the right spot. What am I doing? There we go. What else could I put around to make it look a little bit more lived in? What do you think? Any ideas? I could plant a couple azalea trees somewhere. But where? Bone meal is here. No, it's not. It's in its own chest. I have the dumb. There. Can't put them underwater, obviously. I just mean like on land nearby. Because they're such pretty trees. I like having them in different areas. Like maybe up here, where this creepy boy is. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's another one. Oh my god, another one. What is this, creeper madness? I was gonna plant one here. I know, I just love them. They fill everything out so much more, you know? Bing, bing, bing. They break up the spruce, you know? Want a carrot? No, you don't want a carrot? You want my flesh? Well, it's too bad because you can't have it. He's still trying, though. That does look nice. Look how cool that looks. It looks so cool. I want to sleep, though. I want to see this in, like, the actual nighttime without any rain. Like, what it looks like. We really need to do more flags soon, too. Like, watch how cool this looks when all the lighting goes away, all the night vision. Yeah, like, see how it, like, doesn't light up the whole tube? Like, it just lights up certain areas, and certain areas are brighter than others. It's so nice. I like that. That's what I mean with the, sea pickles. They're really good for that kind of thing. It adds way more, like, ambient light to your, like, builds, especially underwater ones like that, you know? Like, ones that are more natural. And having these, like, floating sea lanterns on chains looks really cool, too. It's like you can tell the area where my base is because of where the sea lanterns are. You know, like, if I expand out, there's gonna be more, obviously, right? And now it's kind of cool, because now we can probably see, like, a lot of the stuff going through the tube if we stared. Yeah, I like... Okay. So this was fun. This was a fun stream. Well, at least I think it was. It does look nice. Am I dumb? Okay, Sam. There it is. We got a bunch of Nautilus shells and a bunch of tridents, so I guess that's a bright side. Tridents are good to have, obviously, because it's a lot easier to, like, make one if you need one real quick, you know? Excuse me. Let me see. And obviously the ocean is a huge theme of this world anyways, so I'm trying to keep it a theme wherever I go. Because even the Mushroom Castle is, like, on an island in the middle of an ocean, you know? So, that's cool. We could put some copper blocks around, maybe let them oxidize underwater. That might look kind of cool. Or we could do more of those, like, bomb things. Maybe I'll do that. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. I only have one, though. Yeah, okay. How do I make the, Yeah, you'll find it when you're not looking for it. I need 6, right? No, 5, because there's gonna be a chain on the bottom. Okay. It needs to be waxed copper, because otherwise it'll oxidize, and I don't want it to oxidize if it's gonna be one of these, like, mine things, like that. Like, they're supposed to be like those underwater mines, right? That's the whole idea of them. I like that. I like the way that, looks. What are they called? Depth charges? It's just lightning antennas. Oh, I do need one more. Well, poo. Me either. I'm off the next day, so that's the bright side for me. That's the bright side for me. We have so much copper again. I'll just make a bunch of these ones, though. That's not as much a thing here as it is for you where you are. At least I never hear about it, but maybe I'm just not the kind of person for that. I have an idea. It's gonna seem like a waste of copper, but it's a cool idea. I like the way these look. Okay. Doing like the like tubes. They look like pipes, you know? My thing is they don't connect when they're on the side like that, which kind of sucks, but... Spring has sprung! I always hate that saying. I don't know why. It just sounds weird. It sounds weird. How could I do this to make this look good? I think I know. Do this. That. That's cool. I like that. Okay. I know I dropped one. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's right there. It did. It definitely did. I will agree with you there. This winter was brutal. I love these. I have these on top of the creeper, right? I'm not crazy. That was the thing I said I was gonna do. Yeah, I have them like embedded into it. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Okay. I like the song too. Maybe we'll do Gran Turismo tomorrow. I know usually Wednesdays are the thing, but like, I do want to stream that game. I haven't streamed that game in a while now, and I feel like it'd be kind of cool to do again. Same time, I'm like almost on a I don't want to really support the game when they're doing the crap they're doing, but I'm still enjoying it. I paid money for it. I'm allowed to enjoy it. Oh, man. What a fucking day today was. It was so dead at work. Time went so slow. Tomorrow's gonna be even worse. I think that's the worst thing about it. Why did I do with arrows over here? Oh, I was gonna place a couple of these around, wasn't I? We'll place like 7. Oh, I don't know. Just the people that are on tomorrow. The person that I like working with, my friend, was on today, but he's off tomorrow, so it just means tomorrow is gonna be ugh. Because then I'm not even going to have anyone to talk to, which is a whole different fucking thing. What is with these drowns, man? They're so brutal today. I love how the minecarts don't have wheels. Like, you think they could put wheels on them. Even if they were just 2D. Just placing a few around, let them oxidize, you know. Because there's a few over here, like one right there, see? Kind of breaks up the flatness of everything, too. Key. I think that looks good. So far, I'm waiting for nighttime if you're wondering, because I want to see what it looks like full on nighttime. From like a good spot. Oh, fuck, fell in. Okay. I should do another update video soon. I think I'm gonna wait for a year though. Although maybe I will. Maybe I'll do one for 10 months. Yeah, that looks cool. I'm happy with this. Look at this guy over here. Look at him. Time. Yeah. It's funny because I watched a movie that had time travel in it last night. Look how cool that looks when you like fly up on it. It's so cool. I'm pumped with how this is turning out. I want to expand it out more, you know? Like I want to expand it out to around the computer. Make this entire area like very well lit. Yeah, I did. Men in Black 3. You ever see the third one? Third one I think might be my favorite. No. First one's my favorite. Then the third, then the second. Let's get up on top of the creeper farm and see maybe. Actually, you know what? Might be better. Getting on the back of it where the viewing thing is. I don't know. Maybe like to stay or just to visit. I wish I made the Sega logo over here more because I feel like it blocks out the view of everything now. And I'm not moving it. Do not want to listen to this song right now. Need something different. Visit. Maybe the 60s or the 20s. Probably the 20s. So I feel like 60s not really that much different. People are always like, I'd like to go back in time and see, like, this historic event or this historic person. And I want to go back in time and see a historic place before a historic thing even existed. Like, go back in time to, like, I don't know what year any of these things are, but, like, go back in time to where, like, a famous building wasn't there before it was built. You know what I mean? Just to see. That'd be cool. Whoa, it's so hot. Whoa, the glass didn't appear. Trying to get like a good... What if I think over on this side more? Ah! I should at least take some screenshots and put them on Insta sometime soon too. Even if I don't do like an update video, I feel like that'd be at least a good thing to do. I find it just fun flying around here, honestly. I can't believe I built all this stuff. Sometimes. Let's go up really high and then just turn off our elytra and let us just fall. Oops. I missed. Oh, I didn't mean to leave that open. Whoopsie. I'm gonna go take out the rest of that fireworks. Okay. This is where I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you for watching. Probably gonna do Gran Turismo tomorrow night. If we don't, we'll do Minecraft again. I don't know. It's gonna be one or the other. Depends on my mood tomorrow. Oh. Why do I keep getting disconnected from my damn chat? Of the iceberg. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. We will be back for more Pog fun. Peace. Bye-bye.